All right. What's good, guys? What's good? Hope everyone is feeling great today. Yeah, man. We about to get in it. Yeah, I'm already late, so let us just start here. With a prayer, and yeah, everything else will operate once we are done praying. Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for keeping us safe, Lord. I pray and I ask you, Lord, for guidance throughout this day, throughout the session, and I appreciate, Lord, uh your abundance, Lord, that you have given us here in the Forex markets, Lord. And I ask you, Lord, to give us the strength to be able to make some money here today and possibly come out profitable. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, guys. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just get started here. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to be a fire session here. There's a lot of volume in the markets, and I'm pretty sure that we are probably going to get a trade here. But yeah, you can never be too sure. So let us see. Let me open up the news here and check if there's any news. It's the news today. It's the news. It's the news. Let's see. It's Monday, 13 July. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we got news around 12:30. But yeah. Nothing too crazy. We shall see what these are gonna come out as. But yeah, low impact news, so nothing exciting. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start off with the top down analysis. Yeah. Let me just delete some of these things here. It's a new week, so we're gonna also check the weekly time frame here and see what our price has been reacting throughout. And yeah, so yeah, as anticipated last week, we did close inside the range here. Yeah, price was pretty tough in these areas here. We have a possibility of price just ripping lower here. But yeah, we also closed at one thing we need to keep in mind is that we closed at previous support, right? So price might just play around this area and come back higher here. But we closed bearish, and a possible wick fill here might make sense. So we will see how price wants to do. Looking at the daily here, the daily time frame is pretty bullish here since we are at support. And basically, yeah, previous candle also closed as an exhaustion candle. So let's see how price wants to do here in this area. Yeah, it's very interesting how we closed. Also, we've had a gap down, and yeah, maybe price might just want to come back and fill the gap here during this session, right? Looking at the hourly time frame here, we closed previous bullish here, but we gapped down. Price came to these areas here, probably liquidity being grabbed here. There's a possibility it's just liquidity and price might just want to pull back up here. Let's look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour. 1 hour is pretty tough, guys. Nothing for me here on the hourly. Yeah. Let's see the 30 here. The 30 looks clean, guys. The 30 looks clean here. There's previous support also in this area here. Price might just want to, sort of like reject and close back above, and possible buys might make sense here. Okay, let's see the 15. How's the 15 looking? Okay, the 15 is crazy, guys. The 15 is crazy. Nothing too serious here. I don't see any range price action here, but also again, if we do close back above something like this, right, and the next closure, right, we're gonna look for the next closure. The next closure, if the next closure closes something similar to this, then I might be interested in taking those buys for price to push up here. But yeah, the buys are making sense only if we close back inside the range. But if we close outside the range, right? Yeah, something similar to this, I might just take the buys and a possible fill here, right? So my full TP will be around 4112 here. But yeah, current TP will probably be around 40.85 here for price to push up and possibly close somewhere in this area here. And that will be my trade for the day. Yeah, how's everyone feeling, guys? Yeah, it's a Monday session. Monday sessions are always slow, so we need to keep that in mind. And possibility of price pushing here is, yeah, price might just move anyhow, right? So we need to be careful of that. All right, yeah, we're closing back in the range here, guys, on the 15 here. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the next candle here to form. Once the next candle forms here, yeah, I just want to see price play around here, right? Let's look at the 30 here. Probably price maybe closing. Yeah, you see the 30, guys. The 30 just closed as well, right? The problem with the buys right now is that we don't have any top wick, right? So if price creates a top wick for us right now, right? If price creates a top wick right now, and then only the next candlestick will make sense for the buys for price to keep on pushing higher. But right now, the only thing I'm fearing is if price creates that top wick, right, and pushes lower here, then it would just be a unnecessary loss that we take based on price action, and our trade wouldn't make sense, right? Because this is also possible here. This is also possible here. So you need to keep that in mind. Price might just want to create a top wick and then grab liquidity, the beginner buyers, obviously. Price might just want to grab the beginner buyers and potentially move lower here. So this is another thing that might happen here. So we need to keep in mind of this 30 and just wait. Just wait, guys. Just wait. Let's see what this 30 closure is gonna give us. Then we might just be interested in taking a move here. Let's go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Happy New Week. Alice, Neil, what's going on? What's going on? My favorite trader. You need to explain yourself. You need to explain yourself. Why am I your favorite trader? W's in the session, Tails. W's in the session. Nongneva, Alice, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah. So yeah, I'm open for the buys above here. Buys above. And sells below here. Oh wow, why did I write and crazy? Man. Yeah, guys, always during Asian session we keep it low, right? We keep it low, shouldn't be loud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I live in an apartment, so I have neighbors all around here, so I don't wanna make noise, just respect. Respect. All right. Yeah, these closures are interesting, yeah. But guys, the gap fill, guys, the gap fill, guys. We just need proper closures. We just need proper closures. You know what I'm saying? And then this would look money here. This would be beautiful, guys. Wow. Oh, how many pips would this be? Let's see the pips here. 300 pips in the morning. Let's see if price will do that for us today here. All right, let's look at the 4 hour here. Oh, yeah, 4 hour guys is tough here, but then we basically hit resistance here, right? I mean support. So we are currently at previous support here on the hourly time frame. I think it's oof, guys, the hourly guys, the hourly. What's going on the hourly guys? You can't read this. Like, literally, I can't read it. All right, proper closures here on the 15 actually, and the buys might just make sense to keep on pushing high here, but I'm just waiting for the 1 hour guys. The 1 hour makes sense. Ever since I started watching your live, I'm slowly becoming profitable. That's great. That's great. W to that. I'm glad I found your page. I'm not there yet, but I see the difference. Now that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Alice. I'm glad that you are profitable here. Yeah, man, that's what I want to see. I want to see people become profitable. I want to see people actually, change their lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm also not a rich trader. I wouldn't call myself rich, right? But then I just say I'm stable enough to have myself, coffee in the morning if I'm looking to having coffee in the morning without hesitating, without asking anyone for permission. You know what I mean? And that's the freedom Forex gives you. That's the type of freedom that Forex will always give. And that's the type of freedom you need to look for, right? And one thing for sure, when you look for that type of freedom from most of these fake gurus that show you cars but don't show you results, you end up in a spiral. You end up thinking that Forex is a scam. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't treat Forex like a profitable business, right? You need to treat Forex like a business, and a business is hard, right? Running a business is hard. Running a business is not as easy as just pressing buttons here. So most of the people like want to run businesses. I mean, want to trade Forex just by pressing buttons. And honestly speaking, that will put you in a very tough position, right? Becoming profitable is the hardest part. Knowing the strategy is the easiest part. But unfortunately, the strategy will not make you profitable, and that's the unfortunate part, right? That's the unfortunate part. All right, this looks good here, guys. This looks good. Let's see how price closes here. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to open a trade, obviously. I want to see the market do its thing here. All right, so I'm gonna wait for a few more candles to close down here, right? Obviously, just a few more candles to give me good price action here, right? Yeah, a break above here would make sense for me. It'll look beautiful for those buys to happen. I just feel like this is liquidity happening here. You know what I'm saying? We just entered the market. The market just wants to move around. So let's see if it'll give us that push up here. But I'm not going to open a trade yet. One thing I know is a lot of traders do see this, right? A lot of traders see this, right? They see this resistance here, and a lot of traders are going to enter the buys at resistance, right? Expecting to see price push up here. So one thing professional traders know, they know that setups that are simple or setups that just look too obvious most often, uh, gives us some Uh, it's like a fake move. Let me just say that. Most obvious moves are the fake ones, and the earliest moves are the fake ones. Actually, especially in forex. Like in forex, it's not the earliest catches the bird, right? It's not early birds catch the whatever. I don't know. I don't know that saying, but something along those lines, right? In forex, that's not the case. In forex, actually, if you wait a little bit longer to give yourself some patience, right, you might just find yourself in a profitable space here. So the possibility of price doing something like this is high, right? So I'm not even interested in taking this trade here because I do know, based on my 7 year experience, I know that the market always tends to play around in these areas and reverse. Yeah, I don't use indicators anymore on my gold chart, guys. Actually, I trade the chart as clean as it is here. You know, yeah, indicators, man. Hey, man. Indicators have caused a lot of problems in my trading journey. Yeah, have given me lagging information, right? Like indicators most of the time give me information when the market has already moved. So yeah, that's why I don't trade indicators anymore. Indicators. Risk management. What's risk management? Does anyone know what risk management is? And if you know what risk management is, how do you trade it? How do you trade risk management? How many of you guys are in the bias? Yeah. Uh, how many of y'all are in the bias? Bias. That's a buy. We see support. I know y'all. I know your real life. I know your real life. Uh, but yeah, if you're in the buys, you're probably in profits here. But this is not my buy. So if you're in the buy, bye bye. If you are in the buy, bye bye. If I were you, I'd take profits. Yeah, but if you're holding, good luck. Good luck. But yeah, like I since it's a Monday, guys, I feel like trading inside this range is gonna be pretty tough, right? So I pretty much just wait for price to like, give me something clean, like a clean move, right? Like a clean move above or a clean move below, right? Because right now, excuse me, right now there's no volume in the markets, right? There's no volume, like literally volume is pretty tough. Like volume is moving pretty slow, right? Yeah, so like entering the market right now just wouldn't make sense. Not to say the market is not going to give us a move. The market is going to give us a move. We just want to see uh volume coming in. Who's in the buys? Yeah, they're not looking bad, but I'm just waiting for proper closures, right? Just proper closures, especially here on the 30 year. If we get a clean closure here on the 30-minute, man, price may just look good to move here. 15 minutes for the 30 to close here, guys. Maybe we might just take a trade. Just maybe. But as for now, yeah, most of the time, guys, we find the moves already done. So this is the reason why I came a bit earlier today, just to give ourselves some space here to be able to get some proper moves here. But yeah, as for now, let's just wait for price to play around here. Yeah, nothing for me yet still. If you are open for the buys, good luck, man. Good luck, good luck. Yeah. I just feel like it's a trap. But that's what I feel like, right? That doesn't make me the best forex trader in the market. That doesn't make me correct. That doesn't mean anything. It's just my gut feeling. So if you guys are going with my gut feeling, then you will know that the buys right now are not looking good, right? Yeah, if you go with my gut feelings, you will know that the buys right now, tough, right? But if you open for the buys, I mean, sure, good luck, good luck, good luck, right? Because I might be wrong. I might be wrong. So I stand to be corrected here. Let's see if the market is gonna correct me here today. Is the market gonna correct me? Is price gonna push up here? We shall see, man. We shall see. All right, as we wait for this 30 closure here, let me just have myself some water. I will be back, guys. Mm. Right. All right. All right. Grabbed myself some water here. So yeah, let's keep on pushing. Yeah, let's keep on pushing. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, those bites looks like they're happening, hey? The bites looks like they're moving, but this is not my move still, guys. Yeah, nothing for me here. Yeah, I'm a little bit strict when it comes to some of my trades, yeah, because maintaining an 80% win rate is not as easy as it seems, right? Um, Opening trades and just closing whenever you like, it's not as easy as it seems, right? So yeah, I could see this bias, but yeah, nothing for me, nothing. The only reason why the buys were not valid for me is because of this 30 closure closed with no top break, right? So if a closure closes with no top break, there's a high possibility of price, possibly reversing it. So that's why I wasn't interested in this, right? Because this is pretty tough, right? If it closes with no top break and price decides to give you a top wick, right? you you might probably find the next candle just decides to give you a top wick, include something like this, right? I've seen this happen many times, right? I've seen this happen many times, hence I'm not comfortable with opening buys in a trade like this, right? But yeah, let's see how it closes in the next 30. Yeah. Usually when I see setups like this, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like usually when I see setups like this, the next move is gonna look crazy, right? Like the next move always is crazy. Always. So let's hope we get a nice move like this, like a proper sell move that's coming here. But yeah, we have to wait and see. We have to wait, guys. We have to wait. It's not rush. There's no rush. There's no rush. Patience pays. Patience pays in this market. There is nothing better than being patient. The reason why I achieved a 80% win rate, 80% win rate, is because I am patient. Right? Nothing much to it. It's just patience. It's just, being able to wait for the right setup. It's just being able to understand what the market does, and experience, right? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's no book in this world that will make you a profitable trader. The markets are the best teacher, right? What you see here is what's gonna teach you the markets, right? There's no book that's gonna give you a setup and tell you, yeah, when price taps here, you need to do this. When price does this, you need to. No way, no way. I've read so many books, even fundamental books, like books that teach you news. Even books that teach you news are not gonna tell you that price is gonna do this when you know what I'm saying. Like those books are just gonna give you the fundamentals to say, okay, if whatever in gold moves, this is what's gonna happen, right? But like to be honest, all you need is like 20% fundamentals to trade the markets. You don't need much. You know, there are these traders that are gonna tell you, hey, all you need is fundamentals, all you need is fundamentals. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them lie to you. All you need is this fundamentals, like just a picture, just a picture of where price might go and how price might move, right? That's all you need. And you need this technicals. You see why I always emphasize on technicals, candlesticks, and all those type of things. You need this, right? 80%, 80% technicals, 20% fundamentals. All you need here is just to know, are we in an inflation market? You know what I'm saying? Are we in a deflation market? Are we in an inflation market? Right? Are we yeah, like what are the news? Like any maybe major news that might come out today, right? Like let's just say today we might just find out Donald Trump is bombing Iran. You know what I'm saying? And you need to know if that's gonna cause fear in the market, if there's gonna be fear, or you know, all those type of things, all those good things. But those are not like the most important, you know, most important uh aspects where you're gonna be like, yeah, these are the ones that I need to potentially make money. Nah. The news are important, but if you don't have technicals, guys, you're gonna fumble. You're gonna fumble, right? And some say if you don't have news, you're gonna fumble. I feel like you need both. But like I feel like you only need 20% of technicals. I'm not news, my bad. And 80% technical. So you need to be better at technicals than you knowing what the news are doing. Right? The news are just gonna give you direction for the day, right? Direction for the month, direction for the year. That's what the news is gonna give you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love you, guy. And I see these back. Yeah, yeah, you would. Yeah, guys, if you went in the buys here, W for you. This looks nice. This was a nice move, guys. This was a nice, pretty move. Yeah, the only reason why I didn't enter these buys is because of the 30 here. Yeah, the 30 looking tough. The closures here, the closure on the 30. Yeah, yeah, the closure on the 30, guys. I wasn't interested in that. All right, so right now we just got a closures. We just got closures on the 30. Yeah, still tough, still tough. I'm still gonna wait it out. I'm still gonna wait it out. We closed at the range here. Yeah, probably in the next 15 here, we might just find ourselves in a trade here. I'm just gonna wait for this closure here. Once we get a closure here, money here. If we close bearish like this, right? Let me just draw it down for you guys. Yeah, so if we close bearish like this, right? The next candle might look nice, right? To keep on pushing lower, right? And possibly just rip down here, keep on ripping down here, right? Yeah, full TP would be somewhere around these areas here. Full TP would be around let's see. Okay, this is where my TP1 will be, which is 4063 here. Let me just draw it up here. Yeah, if the South play out here, TP1 would be around here. TP1. TP1 would be at 4064 here. And TP2 would be yeah, TP2 would be here. This is where I'll take full. This way I'll take like full profit here. That's basically gonna be the trade for me. It's cold, guys. Every morning, every Asian session is cold until summer hits. Still winter on my side, guys. Still winter on my side. So hey, man, need like an air conditioner. If this was my house, I would have already had like an air conditioner somewhere, something like that. Heat up the whole room. But hey, man, living in an apartment, it has its own rules and regulations. You gotta respect the rules and regulations. Otherwise, you're gonna have a problem. But yeah, guys, this is my TP1, TP2, right? If price decides to move here. Actually, my TP1 is gonna be here. Yeah, my TP1 would be this. It would be 49.69 here. TP2 would be 40.64. And I close full at 40.56 here. So yeah, let's see. Let's see how the markets wants to close here, how price wants to close here. And if we close bullish, hey man, we pushing. But overall, this was a nice move. This was a beautiful move overall, right? My stop losses would be somewhere around 40.89. But yeah, this was a beautiful buy. Unfortunately for me, the buys were not it. The only reason why I didn't get in the buys is because of this candle here. This candle was tough for me. Yeah, man. The 30. No top wick here. Whoa. But yeah, probably a move is gonna come here, guys. A move might just come, a nice one. And let's see how we close in the next 15 actually. Yeah, I'm interested in this 9-minute closure. Guys, for this channel to grow, guys, I need you guys to not gatekeep this channel to your friend from your friends. Hey man, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I need you guys to like share, distribute this channel, man, to as many people so that we can all be profitable and create a community here. I need to see a community, guys. I want to trade in front of 1,000 people each and every single day. Right now, I trade in front of 40 a day, which is good, right? I see improvement. 40 people like tune into my channel on a daily basis, which is good. Like every session I get like 40, 50, but I need to see 500, right? I need to 10x this thing. So you guys need to share and you know what I'm saying? Share with your people for sure. And make sure that you tap the notification bell because I'm always live, guys. Asian session, I'm live. London session, I'm live. New York, I'm live. So, yeah, man. It'll be great to have a community of 500 people, you know, everyone just texting and typing all the whole time, you know, that would be amazing. Wow. I'd love that. I'd love that, guys. You know, everyone just putting in their inputs, right? Asking questions, you know, trying to find out how you know, how I'm able to enter trades, you know, all those good things, all those good things. But that will only be possible through you guys. You know, you guys need to make that possible for me here. But yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, 6 minutes to a closure here. Are we gonna get a trade here? Let's see. Yeah, yeah, I'd love to see a closure back inside, guys. That would look money. You and I will try so back. You and I gonna be like that. You and I forever. You guys need to keep in mind of this area here, right? Keep in mind of this area here. We do have previous resistance here. That price might just, you know, want to play around here, but we will see. We'll see how we get the closure here. If price does do something like that, right, and probably maybe push below here, right, maybe gives us a closure, something like this, right, on the next candle here, then I'll be interested in taking those buys, pushing up, probably. Yeah, yeah, price looks like it wants to fill the wig, eh? It's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. So we'll see. Let's see how price just moved here in the morning. Yeah, just Asian session moves here. 20, 200 pips. Wow, crazy. That was a crazy move. Early crazy move. 200 points just like that, and we missed it. I saw it. I just didn't like this The 30 minute did not allow me to enter here. Tough, man, tough. Yeah, the 30 minute was too stubborn for me. I didn't like this, right? This is an exhaustion candle, but where's the wick? Where is the wick? 3 minutes to a closure here, guys. Let's see how we close. Are we gonna close bullish here or are we gonna close bearish? Interesting. Interesting to see. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's see how we're gonna close.
Lost in the moment, in the calm of the night. Stars are shining bright. Let
Okay.
go of your worries and let
Someone last week is like, you're so patient, it's boring.
whispers in the trees.
I'm like, hey man, if you're trying to make a living, if you're trying to make a live, if you're trying to pay the bills, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that you enter the trades when they make sense. Uh, and high time frame. The high time frames should correlate, right? Because now, if the high time frames don't correlate, then you're gonna find yourself in a very huge problem, right? Very huge problem. Everything needs to correlate. Everything needs to make sense, right? If the market does not make sense, it's a problem. It's an issue. Because now you'll be losing money unnecessarily here. We don't want to see people lose money unnecessarily here, right? Even if the buys look like they make sense, right? And it looks like maybe I just waited and didn't take trades and stuff like that. Man, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I wait for perfect timing. The perfect timing, right? 30 seconds to a closure here. Let's see. Are we going to close above or are we going to close below here? One problem when we close above here, just entering the buys immediately wouldn't be uh, advised. And I'm going to tell you guys why, right? What's this? Where's the yeah, we too overextended, right? Price already moved 200 pips, right? So we need to see a closure below, right? We need to see a closure below for us to take those sales. Price already moved 200 pips. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Imagine entering the market where price moved already 200 pips, right? So, yeah, some closures back below like this, and then another closure above would look money here. But I am bullish, so I'm gonna add my buy stops here. I am bullish, guys. I am very, very bullish. Um, yeah.
You make me feel like I can fly. Heart beating fast like a love in the Africa sky. You're the one
Yeah.
I want.
These are going to be my areas where I put my buy stops here, and yeah, hopefully price pushes. Yeah. That's where my TP will be, TP1. Then now we wait. Obviously, guys, let me give you another plan. Let me tell you what price is probably going to do. Price is probably going to come back, push around, push around, push around, start creating smaller candles here, right? Start creating smaller candles, and then on the next push here, right? On the next push, price um might just not even close back below like this, right? Price might just decide, you know what? I'm gonna rip here. And that's the move we are looking for, right? This is the move we are looking for. The price to close back above here. And then our stop losses will be wherever price wants to create a lower wick here, right? But yeah, ideally, the stop loss would be somewhere below 40.80 here. But we will see. We will see. I'm not gonna set the stop loss until price gives us a proper move. But that's where my buy stops will be, guys. We did get a closure above 40.80 here. So yeah, a move makes sense. A move. Are we gonna move here? Goldie, Goldie.
City lights are shining, but you're the one I see. In the noise, it's your voice that speaks to me. We're chasing the night, got our love on the rise. Standing sounds the vibe.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have my buy stops above this area. The only reason why is, yeah, we have a proper 30 pips here that we can grab here. Is it? Is it? Let me see. Let me see. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Nope. Nope. The safest place, guys, is right here. Yeah, this is the safest place to wait for those buys to tap in here. What I'm anticipating here is a possible closure back below like this, right? And then only then on the next candle after we get this closure, price might just rip here, right? That's what I'm anticipating. That's what I'm actually hoping on seeing here in the market. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another possible closure here. Let me just give you guys a plan, a game plan. So hold on, let me just adjust my TP here. Yeah, $200 might make sense. $200 makes sense. How many of y'all want $200? uh, hey man, this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is my financial advice. My financial advice. Keep that in mind. But yeah, um, Turel. I hope Gracie. I hope I pronounced that right. Just caught the buys on Nas 100. Oh, nice. How did that go? How did that go? Did you make money here? Did you make mula? Yeah, guys, since we did break out, right, we closed above here. All of these sell TPs and all those type of things don't even They don't matter anymore right now, right? They don't matter to me anymore. Right now, the only thing that matters here is to see price push up here. And guys, another thing is price might just rip here, right? Because the potential thing that we're waiting to see here is for price to basically push all the way and fill this gap, right? This weekend gap, right? That's what we are basically aiming to fill here. So we will see. But yeah, taking TP somewhere around these areas is much safer, right? Because after that, price might just play around and keep on moving here. So we'll see. Yeah, I got some money but closed early. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now that's good. That's good. That's good. NAS 100. Used to trade that a long time ago. Yeah? I just stopped. I preferred gold a bit more. Yeah, guys, price might just close like this on the 15, which is money here, right? Let's see how will that look on the 30 here. Okay, on the 30 it would look like price just rejected, right? Which is crazy. But you know what's crazier? Crazier. That's crazier. The next candle here might just tap, right? Might just give you guys something like this, right? Something like a wick. Uh, yeah, something like a wick, and push up here for these possible grabs, like price grabs here, something like this. Yeah, this is what I'm waiting to see. This is what I'm waiting to see here. This would be beautiful here, amazing. Yeah, the only thing that I trade here, guys, is price action. Only price action. And do you guys see this? This closure here on the 30. The 30 just created nice support here. This is a beautiful support for me to enter the buys here. So obviously, yeah, we'll see where price wants to basically create its low here. And as price keeps on pushing higher here, we are obviously gonna trail our stops until we go break even. Any questions? Does everyone understand what's going on? Patience pays here, guys. Patience. No need to rush into a trade. No need to look for any weird things. You know what I'm saying? Just wait for price to give you what you have planned in the market and then just grab the money and leave. That's it. And if there's no trade, there's no trade, right? I've had long, I've had a week of no trade days just because price didn't do what I basically what my strategy allowed me to do, right? I would wait like a whole week just waiting for price to tap. Just waiting for price to tap, imagine. And price wouldn't tap and I'd just walk away, not feel anything, not feel some type of way, not feel like I'm missing out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even feel anyhow. I'd just be like, oh, one of those days, and then move away from the market and then come back the next day. Yeah. I'd be like, oh, no trade for me? Okay. And then come back tomorrow. I'd be like, is there a trade for me today? And the market will decide. If the market says, yes, there's a trade for you today, then I'd enter that trade. And then on the next day, same thing. Market, I talk to the market. I speak with the market like as a professional, right? Because this is a job, guys. This is money. This is real money here, right? So I speak with the market. I ask the market on the next day, is there money for me? Then the market decides. It tells me, no trade for you today. I'll be like, oh, okay. WWW. uh, and if the market allows, and it's like, oh, there's money for you today, actually. I mean, oh, W, bring that money to me. Then I take that money, right? But if the market does not tell me anything, then I wouldn't do anything. Like literally, it's as simple as that. And if the market tells me, oh, there's buys, but the buys don't tap, like right now, right? I wouldn't enter a buy here. Like, why would I do something like that? That's like self sabotage, right? That would be like sheer self sabotage. Like if I just decide, oh, okay, I'm going to enter the buys here. Why? Why? Oh, I just thought since well price closed above. No, no, right? No, doesn't work that way. Like right here on the 15, yeah, on the third, I mean on the 15, you see we closed back inside I mean we closed above the range. If we have to draw this range here, right, we closed above the range, right? And with this closure above the range doesn't necessarily mean we are automatically bullish. It doesn't automatically mean that. We have to break the highs, the highs, the highs, the highs. You need to keep that in mind. We need to break the highs. If you don't break the highs, there's no buy, no move. There's no move for us. All right, we just have a 50, we just had a 15 closure here. Yeah, so let's see how price wants to react right here in this area here, right? If we get a possible move like this, we'd be moneyed here. Money. This would look beautiful. And if we get those smaller candles I was talking about, where I was like, price will just start giving us these small candles, right? These small candles pushing up, looking something similar to this, right? Then, only then after the next candle decides to, keep on ripping up, that would also look money here. Yeah, this would also make sense here. Many moves are coming, guys. Patience, patience, peace. Uh, let's see what the other traders are seeing. What are the other traders seeing? Gold, sell, gold buy, gold buy, gold sell, gold buy. Hey man, it's crazy how all of these people find themselves in liquidity. And the ones who say sells find it wrong. The ones who say buy find it wrong. Crazy, bro. Uh, you find that both of them are wrong at the same time. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all are like, bruh, you say you're gonna get in the buys and price is selling. Oh man. Yeah, also break above here, guys, would look money here. I'd be interested in taking the buys. Like I here. For price to keep on pushing higher here. This would look money as well. Money trade here. Yeah, at the break of these highs here, and the stop loss would be right here, wherever this candle is gonna give us a low. And that would be my buy. So let's see if that'll play out. But this would look beautiful here. Wow. But anything besides that, nothing. Nothing. Anything besides that, guys, nothing for me. So let's see the type of closure we're gonna get here on the 30. Is price gonna come back in the range here? Why do I choose the buys instead of the sells here? Obviously, the only reason why I'm choosing the buys is because price is bullish, right? Looking at the 4 hour time frame here, we already tapped targets, prices already tapped targets, right? And we do see that we also opened the Monday with a gap here, right? A huge gap. Price obviously just wants to, tap in the sellers here. On the 1 hour, excuse me. Yeah, on the 1 hour, we also closed bullish, creating support, right? So obviously all of these things, guys, are just are just high time frame correlations, right? These are high time frame correlations. Price basically has to correlate with each other for me to have a certain bias, right? I'm not just gonna decide out of the blue taking a sell and taking a buy. Nah, 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 nah. That's not how we do it here. That's not how we do it. That ain't how we do it. How do you do it? You got a way to do it? Yeah, so that would be my entry at the break of these highs, yeah. and a push up. Yeah, you guys will let me know if you want a top down analysis. Yeah, if you guys want a fresh top down analysis, you guys will let me know. So yeah, let's wait for this closure here. And then once we get a closure on the 15, yeah, we'd look money. Or the 30 actually. The 30 makes more sense, right? Then the buys push up. TP1 will be somewhere around this area here. Then the rest of the TPs will be obviously price pushing up to this level. Price action. Monday price action. Monday price action. Pretty slow price action. But also interesting price action. Very interesting how price is playing around. But yeah, guys, you need to be that good. You need to be that good to a point where you don't even hesitate when you're about to enter trade. Yeah, that is 7 years experience, obviously, right? 7 years experience has taught me to wait. Patience pays. Trade the plan and plan the trade. I always tell my students that. Trade the plan, plan the trade. They know we already planned the trade long time ago, so we are not gonna trade anything besides that. There's no other trade besides the one that we have planned here, and that's the only one we trade. And if we find nothing here, we wait. We wait. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more to the market. More trades are coming. Right. More trades are coming, guys. Yeah, another possibility here is if the next 30 here closes back above like this, right? Then that would be the one that we trade, right? For potential push up here. But I'm still very bullish. Still very bullish for the most part here. No sales for me, nothing, like literally nothing. And also for the fact that we had a closure inside the range, right? Our range was somewhere here. And for the fact that we had a closure inside the range, these sales were invalid for me, right? I feel like these sales were just more of liquidity. Price was being grabbed. The sellers were just, being taken out of the market. But we'll see. We'll see. What would you rather do? Be patient, wait for a good setup, a good trade, or rush into taking trades that are not gonna pay you. You tell me, you tell me. What would you rather do?
City lights, night is young. People dancing, music's loud and strong. Got my hands up, feeling the sound. Making memories, spinning round. Making moves, feeling good.
What would you rather do?
Got the vibe, understood. Twine streets, people moving free. Got the rhythm, got the energy. Dancing like nobody's watching, just let go. Feeling alive, got the music in my soul. DJ spinning, got the beat on fire. People singing, taking it higher. Got the mic, got the flow. Making music, let it grow.
What would you rather do?
Flashing bright, got the crowd feeling like tonight. We're breaking rules, making our own way. Got the music, night and day. Music's loud, people alive. Got the vibe, feeling the drive. We're taking over, making it ours. Got the beat, got the power of it. La 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 la, la 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 da
Na,
da la.
na, na.
We're taking it home. La 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 da da la la. Got the beat, got the soul.
Na, 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 na. Got the move, got the
We're taking
fire.
it home. La 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 la.
Got the move, got the fire.
Got the beat, got the soul.
W House music here. I'm playing the wines, guys. You should see, you should look him up. The wines. DJ DE Wines. WYNES. Fire. He's got some fire music, man. It's the type of music I listen to when I'm driving on the highway, you know what I'm saying? You can never sleep. You can never fall tired. Ain't no way. I can bet. I can bet with you on that.
You walk in,
Alright, guys, yeah. The buy stops are looking clean for me here. I'm gonna take this is probably gonna be my push here and potentially wait the price to like basically close above this area here. And then that would be my buy. That would be my buy. You got the fire. This would be my TP1 here. Actually, I would prefer taking partials around these areas here because we do have a some sort of a resistance in this area here, right? But then, yeah, if price decides to push, that would be a W here. If we hit the resistance area, that's where I'll take 80% of my position and wait for a potential push up here. Yeah, my stop loss is actually gonna be a bit tight here, guys. A bit tight. Yeah, I'd prefer to see price create a lower wick here. That's what I want to see. I want to see this. Will price do that? Will price create a lower wick here? Or is it just gonna push? Does price just wanna push here?
Tell me, do I glow in your eyes too?
Oh man, look at that. Liquidity. That's all I can say. If you're in the sales, tough, man, tough. That's literally all I can say. Liquidity. The price gonna give us that lower wick. You got the fire. Yeah, nice. That lower wick has been formed. That's what I'm looking for here. Yeah, this is the lower wick I was looking for. It would be better if it pushes even lower here. Just a smidge lower. Stop losses at $200 here. TP 250. That's my move. Once we push a bit higher here, I will obviously take my I will obviously move my stops to BE. So let's see how price wants to react, guys. Let's see. What will we do here? Are we gonna push up here, guys? Are we going to push? If price breaks lower than this area here and keeps on pushing low, I'm gonna delete my buy stops only because yeah, the stops are just gonna be too high for me. I can't afford that. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. Yeah, if we break these lows here, I can't afford it. Right? This is where my stops are gonna be. This is the lowest I can go. But yeah, if we re-break these highs here, we're looking money here. If we re-break money here, money. So let's see how are we going to close here. And another thing that will influence me to delete the buy stops is if there's only 5 minutes left in the 15. So hopefully price pushes here before there's 5 minutes left. Because if that's the case, I delete. But yeah, are we gonna tap buys here? Are we gonna go in? Is price gonna move here? Interesting to see. Let's see. Let's see the five. Is the five telling us anything here? Nothing, nothing, nothing on the 5 minute here. Are we going to tap? Take the plan and plan the trade. Do not rush for a move. Just make sure that always, guys, always, you never rush for a move. Wait for your setup. Man, the markets are the markets. The markets will do what the markets want to do. And yeah, man, if you are not ready, you find yourself on the wrong side, right? If you are not ready, you find yourself on the wrong side. So always make sure that you wait, you let price do its thing, and yeah, man, the market will pay those who are patient. That's for sure. And price action always has a way of paying the patient traders, the professional traders, the traders who wait for the market to give us a specific setup, right? So this is a clean setup, exhaustion candle, price tap resistance. This is the second time price does that. And the potential move up here is looking good. But right now, because we only have 5 minutes to a closure, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to delete this stop here, guys. Ah, bummer. Price failed to move. Unfortunately, that's the price action, guys. Yeah, man. Because another thing is, price might just decide to push up here, right? Basically, give us a push, right? Tap our buy stops here and move back down. That is very possible. Very possible, right? Yep. So I just deleted the stops. I hope I am clear. I deleted the stops only because price might just decide to tap here, guys. Only because price might just decide to tap and push lower here. Yeah, there's only 5 minutes left. Every time there's 5 minutes left to a closure, I don't enter. So let's see if we're gonna get a push, if price is gonna close back inside here, because yeah, man, the buys are still looking money. The buys are still looking money. We just need a proper uh closure here. Only if we do close like this, right? On this current candle, then I'll be interested in taking this move on the next candle. Unfortunately, the 15, guys, 15, tough. And if price taps here and pushes, that's fine. All fine with me. All fine with me. If price decides to do this, oh goody, oh goody. That wasn't my trade. That was someone else's trade. Yep, 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 yippity, yep.
We not playing cards, but somehow I found a queen. Out of all
What just happened to the music now? What just happened to the music? What just happened to the music, man? What just happened? What just happened? Play the music, DJ. Play the music. DJ, where is the music? We are waiting for the music. Music, DJ. My goodness, what's the music, guys? Lost. Lost in the sauce. Sauced in the loss.
the hands I dealt, you're the cleanest thing I've seen with your pen and paper. I can see you draw my attention. Before you walk away into your life, I'm already invested. Girl, you got
Yeah,
me
if we were in the
quiet,
buys here, if yeah, we were probably gonna be tapped.
I ain't finna
Unfortunately,
waste
guys,
with this
1 minute to a
nigga.
closure here. That wasn't gonna be looking good for me, right? But right now, only now, because price is deciding to give us a closure in the next minute here, then I'm only interested in taking a move here. Do you guys see how I trade, guys? I don't. There's no rush. There's no rush.
So don't disappear before it starts.
Why should I
When you
rush?
talk loud, the
Why?
energy doesn't speak it. I'm used to smoking mirrors, but you walk in and it's even. I'm rough around the edges, you smooth out all the corners. Now I'm second guessing if I ever knew what love was. You move like you know something I don't know
Why
yet.
should
I
I
say one thing, but your
rush?
mouth ain't said it. I catch you staring when you think I'm distracted. If you want me to read it, then don't be so patient. Late night conversations, no time for dessert.
Those who rush are insecure.
Real why the world keeps on curse. I ain't got it all
I'm
figured
joking,
out,
guys.
but I'm here for the process. If you
I'm
walk
playing
in this
around,
room
guys.
with
I'm
me,
playing
I'm
around.
walking beside you. I see how you
But
handle
yeah,
it when things get reckless. You don't fold under pressure,
these are
you
part of the
stay
reasons why I don't rush,
effortless.
right?
Where in the
I
world
did
would you
mention that
go?
the tap might
Actions, yeah,
just,
you
you know what I'm
always make
saying.
all this
So
exact
yeah, man.
attraction.
So,
Where'd you
I've
go?
been trading the
Look
system
where we
for a
went.
very long time,
So
guys.
take it slow, don't forget it. I see
I'm not a
stars that
newbie in this
night,
game,
the
so it's
real
very
you,
yeah.
and I'm here
I've
for that.
the setup is already in my mind, right? The
You
setup
don't
is
judge
always
cause
like
I
playing around in my
fell
mind
for a
at all
night.
times. So
Want
yeah,
you to stay.
this is not my
So
move,
don't
guys. This is not my move. Nothing for me here,
disappear
unfortunately.
before it starts.
Imagine if we were in the buys right now, like we would have been tapped right now. Stop loss immediately. Do you see where we put our stops here? This is where our stop loss was gonna be hit. Same time, immediately after tapping on the next candle, out. So XP, 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 XP talks. XP. Been here for 7 minutes for a reason. 7 minutes. Did I just say 7 minutes? Did I literally just say been here for 7 minutes for a reason? Been here for 7 years. I mean, been here for 7 years for a reason. Look at that move. Yeah, guys, it's tough, man. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for a closure on this candle. Yeah, you see this 30 closure? If it gives us something, then we might just be interested in taking a move here. But as for now, we wait. But yeah, because the only reason that might make me have a buy stop, right, is because we have an exhaustion candle here and volume is in right now, right? We do see that the market is giving us some pretty nice volume here. So A push above here, I would be willing to risk it. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can have my sell stop somewhere around here for price to basically respect, then this buy would make sense, right? This buy would probably make sense. Yeah, yeah, or even a push higher, yeah, obviously. But then, yeah, I'll take 80% right here. 80% of my trade right here, and a potential move up. And again, another thing that I might be interested in, if price comes back, if price like literally doesn't want to push down here, if price comes back and closes back below here, then I might be interested in taking the sales right now. But yeah, those who went in the buys, tough. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this, guys. This is not looking like my style. This ain't looking like my type of vibe. This ain't looking like my type of vibe. Type of vibe. Type of vibe. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. Okay, let's look at the 1 hour quickly, quickly, quickly before. Okay, all right, all right, all right. This looks good for a buy. This looks good for a buy, right? Proper guys, I'm gonna have my buy stops somewhere around here. My stop loss at this level here, and TP just at these areas here. And that will be it. As we push up here, as price breaks the highs and keeps on moving higher here, I will trail my stop loss and take it to break even. But as for now, yeah, the stops are gonna be right here below these lows. So we shall see if price wants to keep on pushing here. Will it come and tap the buys and keep on pushing? Or will price play around here? 25 minutes for closure. And let's see. Interesting price action here. The moves are playing out pretty nicely here. Yeah, man. We wait for the for we wait. But the moment price gives us what we are looking for, guys, we always benefit, we always enjoy. Are we gonna tap here? We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, this would look money, guys. This would be a nice move and a potential pull up here. This might play out, so we will see. Let's see how price wants to play out here. And obviously, if price basically wants to turn back around, it'll hit our stop loss. That'll be one of the losses, guys. But yeah, this is the trade, and we'll see if price is gonna respect the trade and if we're gonna push here. But yeah, a lot of people lost their money right there, right there. Liquidity. A lot of people lost their money right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, I've been stating, man. A lot of people who come onto the channel and watch for 2 minutes, go take a trade, they always come back. They always come back and be like, hey, man, actually, that guy was right. That wasn't a bot. Man. I always get DMs from people on TikTok and Instagram. They're like, hey, man, I really thought that was a buy. I'm not going to lie. But I actually see that, hey, you, you talk your talk, man. You talk your talk. Yeah, been trading for quite some time. So, yeah, we shall see if we're going to push here. All right, price just tapped this here. Price just tapped. Let's see if we're gonna get a push here. Yeah, one problem here one thing that might be a problem here is this resistance here. So you guys need to keep that in mind and also make sure that yeah, your risk is low. Obviously, this will be 80% of my trade here. Yeah, this will be 80% of my trade, and hopefully price will keep on pushing here. So we shall see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm in the buys, guys. I'm in a trade. The only reason I'm ignoring this is because of we in high times of volume. That's the only reason I'm ignoring this, right? We're in high times of volume, so price is potentially going to keep on pushing here. Hopefully. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna sneak in my. I'm gonna sneak in my TP here. I'm gonna sneak in my TP. Let's see how price wants to close here. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait and see how price wants to close on this 15 candle. And yeah, we shall see if we are still bullish if price wants to potentially keep on pushing higher here. 4 minutes to a closure on the 15 here. Yeah, the only time I will sneak in these stop losses is if we re-break these highs here. Once price re-breaks these highs, then I'm gonna sneak in my stop loss, right? My stop loss, put it somewhere around here and wait for price to potentially keep on moving here. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we in the buys, Goldie. Are we gonna re-break here? Are we gonna re-break 4081? Where's the music, man? Where's the music? Oh, DJ, play the music, man. DJ.
You say you need space and you sleep in my bed. Tell me it's
We'll see if
nothing
Price
if
wants
I
to
say
respect this
instead
resistance here, guys.
that
That's the
you're
only problem here
that you're
with this trade.
girl,
We
I
do have
can't
resistance
tell
in
if
this
it's
area,
love or
and
lust or
yeah, Price
we
might
got
just
like
fail
we're
to
forced
push
to
here,
choose in between.
right here,
Either
right here.
split or
But if we
set us
re-break
free.
this area here, we are looking money here.
You hold my hand like you're scared out deep, but you
So we
won't
shall
say
see, we
the
shall see.
words that would make me believe. Are we in love or just killing time? You say don't rush it, but you cross the line. I'm reading you wrong. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hiding
we're
signs.
currently in
This new
profits.
relationship is messing with my mind. Mixed signals every night. You post me, delete me, then call it three. Ask if I'm over it, but you're not over me. We play it cool, but the tension's too loud. Can't be just friends, but you won't say it out loud. I'm tired of guessing, tired of the game. If you want me
What
gone,
is it?
just say my name.
XP?
But if you
What is it?
feel it's
XP?
loose, just play it coy. Say you
Experience.
claim her. Give me a
Experience.
piece of the joy. So
Yeah,
shut
we've been
up,
trading for quite some
cause I
time.
can't keep
We've
pretending.
been in this game. We've been here. I've been here.
And my heart's still pending. If it's
So
over,
yeah,
say
man.
it. If it's real, don't hide. I'm done living stuck on the fence tonight.
Yeah, 1 minute to a closure here, guys. This is yeah, this area here, this resistance here. Oh man. That's the only thing that's preventing us from locking profits here. Uh but yeah, if we re-break these highs here, obviously we're gonna have our buy stops. My goodness. Right, price just closed still at this resistance, right? This resistance is a problem. So obviously, let's see if price is gonna create a lower wick here. If price does push down here, create a lower wick, re-break these highs, then I must stay in the buys. Yeah, we just broke the highs, guys. So I'm gonna sneak it in. I'm gonna sneak it in, but we don't have a lower wick. That's the problem. That's the problem. We need that low, guys. We need that low, like literally. But yeah. Anyway, we break even here, guys. So let's see if we're gonna get that push. Will price give us that push, or will price wanna come back and take us out here? Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, if price takes us out, that's unfortunate. Because I do know that price might just wanna create that lower wick before keeping on pushing higher here. So we'll see. We'll see. But we rebroke the highs, so a potential push, hopefully. Goldie, Goldie. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? What you trying to do, Goldie? All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. Break even trade here. Yeah, this was the problem, guys. This was the problem, right? Just right here. This area here. Previous resistance. No spot. But since we have a low here, price might just want to come back and push high. So if you're holding, that's good. Yeah, there's a possibility price is still good to keep on pushing higher. The only problem with me here is just this area here, right? So I'm break even. I am break even. Let us, yeah, fix, let me adjust my trades here. Yeah, guys, 8 wins, 2 losses, and 4 break evens. Crazy, 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 crazy. But yeah, that's it. That's the trade for me. Nice one, guys. If you were in the buys here, WW. And if you took profits, also W for you. WW trades. If you took profits here, let me see how many pips was that. Uh, how many pips was that? 30. Young 30 pips. Young 40 actually. It's 40 pips. A 40 pip move. A clean 40 pip move here. So if you already took profits, W on that. I just wanted to see price keep on pushing here. Unfortunate part was this area here. Hey man, look at that move. Looks better on the 30. Uh, but I still believe that the buys are still valid here. Let's see how price wants to react. Yeah, I believe the buys are still valid. Actually, if we do get a proper closure here on the 30-minute candle, I might just re-enter. So let's see what type of closure we're gonna get here on the 30-minute candle. Yeah, the buys are still valid for me, guys. W trade, guys, W trade. Yep. W trade, W trade. Yeah, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still very much bullish. If you're not out, just yeah, just keep your stops wherever they are. Let price play out. But yeah, I'm still expecting to see price push here. I just went break even, but the moves are still looking clean here. Yeah, 8 minutes to a closure here. Let's see how we close on this candle here. Let's see how we close on the 15 here. If we're still closing above this range here, as long as we're closing above the range, the buys are still valid. Closures above the range, valid. Buys are still clear. Yeah, that was supposed to be an in and out type of trade. Yeah, I'm break even. BE. BE on the trade, guys. Clean break even move. That's basically my trade here. 40 pip move. Uh, yeah, clean 40 pip move. I went break even though, so I did not take profits. So let's see how we close on this candle here. 7 minutes to a closure here, and we shall see how the trade will play out. Only reason I did not take that 40 pips is because I basically saw a better push, right? I saw price had a much higher potential to keep on pushing higher here. So the only thing that we're gonna wait for here is for price to basically give us a closure right here on the 30. And yeah, potential pushes would look money here. If we close above this range here, just this area here, right? If we close above this range, I'm still gonna enter the buys for potential pushes here. But if we close below the range like this, I'm calling it a day. Not a day, a session. I'll see you guys during London. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's see what type of closures we get here. W move though, W move. Yeah, man, it's XP. XP is the one that's talking. Yeah, XP, guys. I've been trading for a long time. 7 years. It's no joke. I feel like I know gold at the back of my head, bro. Even when I'm sleeping, like I could open a trade, or even when I'm sleeping, I could just man. And obviously, there's always gonna be human error. We're obviously gonna take some losses sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't necessarily mean I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this one was a break-even trade. So we shall see how we do right now on the yeah in 4 minutes. 4 minutes to a closure here. If we close like this, guys, money. But yeah, if you're still in the trade though, if you're still in the trade, you can still hold. The buys are still valid here. I just went break even. If you're still in the trade, W to that, bro. W. And if price, let me give you guys an example. If you're still in the trade, right, and price closes something like this, right, and price closes something like this, right, back below. If price closes back below like this, then I would suggest you go out, right? I'd suggest you take your loss and that's it. But if you're still in the buys and price closes the way it's closing right now, right? Because another the reason why I would suggest you close the next candle might just do something like this, right? So just minimize your loss if you're still in the trade and we close like this. But if you're still in the trade and we close the way we're closing right now, I'm also gonna be interested in the buys, guys. I'm probably gonna take the buys for price to keep on pushing here, potentially take full here. So yeah, 3 minutes to a closure here. Let's see how we close. Yeah, man. But yeah, I might just re-enter the buys. I might just re-enter the buys. I'm just gonna have my buy stops ready here. Let me see how price is gonna close here. Yeah, the buys are still valid. The only reason the buys are still valid, we're still closing above resistance here. But yeah, this would be a beautiful closure. 2 minutes left. So let's see. Yeah, man. Everyone who comes across this channel and leaves, they always come back. Always come back on some ill, man. We saw we saw we we like we saw how you trade. Can you give us the sauce, day? Can you give us the sauce? We actually thought price was gonna go down. Right now, price is going up. You were right. I know, I know. Yeah. Break even. I took break even. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I took break even, guys. Maybe let me make it a little bit bright. Yellow. How's yellow? Ooh, yeah. This is exactly where I took break even. Right? Exactly here. But yeah, the buys are still valid. Let's just see the type of closures we're gonna get here. And obviously, if you're still in the trade, you are probably still in profits right now. So just be careful. Set your stops. Do everything right. Do everything right. 3 seconds to a closure here, guys. How are we gonna close? Yep. I'm gonna re-enter. I'm gonna re-enter, guys. Yeah. Buy stops right here. Just gonna wait for price to create that low. Yeah. Create a lower wick here. Clean lower wick, and then yeah, potential push up here would make sense for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have TP somewhere around. Yeah, right here. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Yeah. Baby, want to take it down. Yeah, this would be like $100 trade, guys. $100 trade. Stop loss. $100. Some 1 to 1. Clean 1 to 1. Yeah, clean 1 to 1. So let's see. Are we gonna tap here? Potential pushes and make sense. Oh, damn, bro. What type of slippage is this? Did you guys see that? What the hell? Oh my goodness, I don't like that. 50% slippage. Oh my goodness, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Like from, oh my goodness, what type of move is this? Goldie, you have jokes. 10 pip, a 10 pip slip. I'm gonna change the broker. Like literally, like the way this broker is treating me, it has been doing this for quite some time. I'm gonna have to change the broker. Yeah, the type of slippages it gives me, not even funny. But yeah, I'm in the buys, guys. I'm in the buys, but this does not look nice. What the hell is this? Right? Yeah. This is crazy. This is where I was supposed to take like 50% of my trade, like literally. But yeah, if it does re-break these highs here, then yeah, yeah, re-break. I'm going break even on the trade, right? Yeah, W trade, guys. I just took profit on that trade. Profit on the trade. W's in the session. W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Hey man, we never miss, man. We never miss. I took $70 on the trade, guys. $70 on the trade, but that didn't look good. I don't like the way the slippage was. But a nice $70 on the trade. Clean, clean, clean. Let me just adjust. Hey man, the what's this? The win rate keeps on raising, right? Rise. The win rate keeps on going higher and higher. Right. Yeah. 9 wins, 2 losses, 4 break even. W trade, guys. That was wonderful. Who went into the buys with me? 81% win rate. We might just end the week on 90. We might just end the week on 90% win rate here. But yeah, guys, that was a beautiful trade. And if you were still holding on the trade, W to that, I would prefer you go out like right now, like literally. Yeah, I'd suggest you take your profits and stay out of the market. Stay out of the market. Yeah, lovely trade here, guys. Lovely. Yeah, this was full TP. Not full, but this is 80% partials. 80% partial trade. 80%. What's the percentage? Oh. So yeah, guys, just uh trading is not just the charts, right? It is a lot. Like trading is not just the candlesticks, it's also management. It's also, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot to it. Like, so you need to understand all those aspects, right? Management, you need to understand management, you need to understand when the trades show up, you need to understand all those aspects, right? Very important to understand all of those type of things for you to be able to be profitable in this market, right? And yeah, man, full TP will be somewhere around here. Let's see if price is gonna tap full TP. But if you already have 80% of your trade, that's good. Just go break even here, and the rest will be a runner. Hey man, one more song, man, one more song, and I'm out of here. Another W session, guys. Another one. Hey man, spam W's if you took that trade. Spam W's if you took that trade. Let's go. I always get excited when I win, guys. It's just that I can't be loud. Let's go. Let's go. W, guys. W, W. Love you. Love you, trade, guys. When you see me dance like this, then I'm happy. You lift your mirror. Let's go. We shall go. Yele, yele, yele. I'm feeling you. Another W, another W. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Another W trade. Let's go. If you're in the trade with me, W, don't forget to subscribe so that we can take more W trades together. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Shake my head for you guys. Show you that we're feeling good here. We're feeling good. Feeling good. W trade, man. W trade. That was wonderful. That was a beauty. That was a beauty. Visual, yele. Man, we need that New York energy. We need that New York session energy. You guys know that the energy I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. We need that type of energy right now. Visual, yele, yele. I'm feeling. Visual, visual, visual. W trade, guys. W trade. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so that when I trade, you guys are notified and right on the chat with me, right? Yeah, man. 81% win rate. W, man. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? 80% win rate, bro. Yeah, man. This would be full TP right here at 40.92. If you're still holding the trade, hey, man, you brave. If you're still holding the trade, you brave. Yeah, but yeah, price will just push here, hopefully, and hopefully you'll take your money here. But yeah, as long as you took 80% of your trade, everything else, man, leave it to the hands of the market. 80% of the trade taken and just go break even, and you just let it be a runner because the possibility for price to do its thing here is high. Because yeah, man, you might just see moves like this, right? You might just see moves like this from now on, right? The market might just want to rip up and keep on pushing higher here. So if you want to hold, you can hold. As long as you took your 80% and you are break even here. That would be wonderful, right? That would be nice. But opening a trade right now is not advisable, obviously. I wouldn't advise anyone to open a trade right now. That's not smart, right? Yeah, guys. So you guys, I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to follow the influencer on TikTok who shows you a Lamborghini and cars and all these type of things, right? Or do you want to follow results? That's up to you guys. If you want to follow the influencer who's gonna give you guys all this information and tell you how much profitable he is, how much of a forex trader he is, good luck. Good luck, right? But then, yeah, if you're following results, beautiful, right? It's like it's like asking for an engineer, a car engineer. If you have a car, it's like asking for a car engineer, right? Who has no papers to prove that he can fix cars. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go to a mechanic who does not have qualifications. Because once you go to a mechanic with no qualifications, you're obviously gonna have problems with the car again and you're gonna keep on complaining. So rather go for the one with qualifications and yeah, basically benefit from that, right? But yeah, all right, guys, that's about it for me, guys. Yeah, man. That was a good trade. W session, right? A nice Monday here. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys during London. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Topboylarry, and I'll see you guys on another one.